something almost unbelievable is happening beneath the waters of China that will forever change how humans cross the sea. Can you imagine traveling over 100 kilometers through an underwater tunnel, deeper and longer than anything ever built? While other nations struggle to maintain aging infrastructure, China is engineering passages beneath oceans, rivers, and lakes that seem ripped from science fiction. From tunnels wide enough to swallow 5-story buildings to underwater corridors where trains scream past at 350 kilometers per hour. Today, I'm going to show you the 8 most incredible underwater tunnels China has built or is building right now. Stay until the end, because the number 1 entry is so massive, so ambitious, that it will completely redefine what you thought was possible beneath the waves. Number 8. Mawan Undersea Tunnel. We start with something that proved China could bore through the ocean floor on a scale no one had attempted before. The Mawan Undersea Tunnel stretches 8.05 kilometers beneath Shenzhen's waters, featuring a shield diameter of 15.53 meters. To put that in perspective, that's the height of a 5-story building carving through rock beneath the sea. The machine that made this possible weighs 4,650 tons and stretches 140 meters long, a mechanical beast custom-built for conditions that would destroy ordinary equipment. But here's what made this tunnel truly extraordinary. The geology was a nightmare. Half the route consisted of mixed ground, while over a third was full-face hard rock, requiring the shield machine to adapt constantly to changing conditions. Engineers equipped it with real-time cutter monitoring systems that could detect wear and provide instant feedback on rock formations ahead. The tunnel operates as a 6-lane expressway at 80 kilometers per hour, and when it opened in January 2025, it became the largest diameter subsea shield tunnel China had ever completed. What's remarkable is the scale. The cross-section of this tunnel is 6 times larger than a conventional subway tunnel. Imagine driving through a passage wide enough to fit an entire apartment building, all carved beneath the ocean. The Mawan Tunnel announced to the world that China was ready to go bigger, deeper, and further beneath the waves than anyone thought possible. Number 7. Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge Tunnel. In 7th place, we have something that held world records for years and connected 3 of Asia's most important cities. This 6.7-kilometer immersed tube tunnel sits 45 meters below sea level, making it the deepest of its kind ever constructed. It forms the heart of the 55-kilometer Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, the longest sea crossing on Earth. But here's what makes this tunnel almost impossible to comprehend. Engineers built it from 33 massive concrete tube segments, each stretching 180 meters long. Every single segment weighs 80,000 tons. That's roughly the weight of an aircraft carrier, lowered to the ocean floor and connected with precision measured in millimeters. The tunnel allows fully loaded 300,000-ton tankers to pass safely overhead, while 6 lanes of traffic flow beneath. What once took 4.5 hours by ferry now takes just 30 minutes. The entire structure was designed to last 120 years, built to withstand typhoons, earthquakes, and the relentless corrosion of seawater. When it opened in October 2018, this tunnel proved that China could engineer underwater passages of unprecedented scale, setting the foundation for everything that would come after. Number 6. Jinan-Huanggang Yellow River Tunnel. In 6th place, we have something that shattered world records and did it faster than anyone believed possible. The Jinan Huanggang Tunnel features a shield diameter of 17.5 meters, making it the largest diameter underwater shield tunnel ever constructed. That's 55.8 feet of pure engineering dominance beneath China's second longest river. The machine responsible for this achievement is called Shanhe, a 163-meter-long mechanical giant weighing 5,200 tons. But what's truly insane is the speed. Engineers completed the underwater section in just 110 days, setting a world record that left the industry speechless. The Shanhe advanced at 16 to 18 meters per day, achieving a monthly progress of 426 meters, both world records for tunnels of this class. The tunnel itself uses a revolutionary double-decker design, stacking 6 lanes across 2 levels. This approach reduced construction costs by 15% while maximizing underground space. The clear height of 4.2 meters means buses, fire engines, and rescue vehicles can all pass through comfortably. When it was completed in August 2025, this tunnel didn't just cross the Yellow River. It established China as the undisputed global leader in ultra-large diameter underwater tunneling, setting standards that will define the industry for decades. Number 5. Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link Tunnel. This tunnel didn't just set records, it set 10 of them simultaneously. The Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link features a 6.7-kilometer underwater passage that is the world's first 8-lane steel shell concrete immersed tube tunnel. It opened on June 30th, 2024, and within its first year, over 31.55 million vehicles had passed through. That's an average of 86,400 vehicles every single day. But here's where it gets remarkable. Before engineers could even begin the tunnel, they had to create land where none existed. Construction crews drove 57 giant steel cylinders into the seabed, each one the size of a basketball court, then pumped millions of cubic meters of sand to form 2 artificial islands from nothing. The tunnel itself consists of 32 immersed tube sections, each weighing 80,000 tons, lowered to the seafloor and connected with surgical precision. Inside, 14 robots patrol constantly, monitoring pipes and cables around the clock. The walls feature color-coded lights that glow green during normal operation, but shift to red during emergencies, guiding drivers to safety. What once took 2 hours between Shenzhen and Zhongshan now takes just 30 minutes. This tunnel represents the most technologically advanced immersed tube passage ever constructed, a blueprint for underwater crossings worldwide. Number 4. Taihu Lake Tunnel. Building a tunnel is difficult. Building one beneath a protected freshwater ecosystem without disturbing it is nearly impossible. Yet China did exactly that. The Taihu Tunnel stretches 10.79 kilometers beneath Lake Taihu, China's 3rd largest freshwater lake, making it the longest underwater highway tunnel in the country. 6 lanes carry traffic through a passage 17.45 meters wide and 7.25 meters tall, constructed using over 2 million cubic meters of concrete. But here's what made this project extraordinary. Traditional shield tunneling wouldn't work. The lakebed consists of muddy, silty clay formed over millions of years, forcing engineers to develop an entirely different approach using the cofferdam method. The deepest sections sit 20 meters below the lake surface, where water pressure constantly threatens to breach the structure. To prevent this, Engineers installed distributed optical fiber sensors throughout the concrete, monitoring pressure and structural integrity in real time. Inside the tunnel, colorful LED lights line the ceiling, specifically designed to prevent driver fatigue during the nearly 11-kilometer journey. What's most impressive is the environmental achievement. Construction crews maintained zero sewage and dust discharge throughout the entire 4-year build, protecting the 15 fish species and delicate ecosystem above. This tunnel proved that engineering ambition and environmental preservation can coexist beneath the same waters. Number 3. Chongtai Yangtze River Tunnel. Every underwater tunnel before this one required trains to slow down. Not anymore. The Chongtai Yangtze River Tunnel is designed for speeds of 350 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest underwater tunnel on Earth. Stretching 14.25 kilometers beneath the Yangtze River's deepest point, this passage will allow high-speed trains to cross without reducing speed for the first time in history. The machine carving this tunnel is called Linghang, a 148-meter-long giant weighing 4,000 tons, equipped with the world's largest cutterhead for high-speed rail at 15.4 meters in diameter. But here's what's truly remarkable. The single-headed excavation distance reaches 11.325 kilometers, the longest continuous bore ever attempted. By December 2025, Linghang had passed the 10,000-meter mark, leaving just 1 kilometer to the southern bank. To endure this unprecedented distance, engineers designed the main bearing to last 16,700 hours, nearly triple the standard lifespan. The tunnel even operates with autonomous capability, boring through protected fish habitats with attended but unmanned precision. When it opens, Shanghai and Nanjing will be connected like never before. Number 2. Jintang Undersea Tunnel. Right now, beneath the East China Sea, 2 massive machines are boring toward each other with a margin of error smaller than a human finger. The Jintang Undersea Tunnel stretches 16.18 kilometers, making it the longest undersea high-speed railway tunnel in the world. At its deepest point, workers operate 78 meters below sea level under pressure of 8.4 bars. That's nearly 1 ton of force pressing on an area the size of your palm. 2 tunnel boring machines named Dinghai and Yongzhou, each 14.57 meters in diameter and weighing 4,350 tons, are carving toward each other through 28 different geological layers. The hardest rock reaches 200 megapascals, strong enough to shatter conventional cutting tools. When these machines finally meet beneath the ocean, they must align within 20 millimeters. Anything less than perfect, and the tunnel fails. Once completed in 2028, trains will travel at 250 kilometers per hour, reducing the journey from Ningbo to Zhoushan from 90 minutes to just 26. This tunnel will end the archipelago's isolation forever. Number 1. Bohai Strait Tunnel. Meet the most ambitious underwater tunnel ever conceived by humanity. The Bohai Strait Tunnel will stretch 123 kilometers beneath the sea, with 90 kilometers completely submerged. To understand this scale, consider that it will be longer than the Channel Tunnel and Japan's Seikan Tunnel combined. This single passage will surpass everything built before it. The tunnel will connect Dalian on the Liaodong Peninsula with Yantai on the Shandong Peninsula, serving a region of 300 million people across more than 150 cities. What currently takes 6 to 8 hours by ferry or 14 hours by road will take just 40 minutes by high-speed rail traveling at 250 kilometers per hour. But here's what makes this project truly extraordinary. Engineers must bore through 2 active seismic fault zones at least 30 meters below the seabed. The design includes 3 parallel galleries with segmented cladding rings and expansion joints capable of absorbing earthquake movement while maintaining structural integrity. The estimated cost reaches $36 billion, making it one of the most expensive infrastructure projects in human history. When completed, this tunnel won't just connect 2 cities. It will reshape how an entire nation moves. What we've just witnessed is nothing less than the future of human transportation being written beneath China's waters. From tunnels carved through ancient riverbeds to passages that will soon connect cities 100 kilometers apart under the open sea. We are watching engineering history unfold in real time. The question is no longer whether underwater tunnels can replace bridges and ferries for major crossings, but how quickly the rest of the world will catch up to what China is building right now. Which of these incredible tunnels impressed you the most? Would you trust traveling 90 kilometers beneath the ocean? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.